about marketing and coding jobs in the age of AI. We're all going to die. Yeah. And I say that with a half sarcastic tone. Of course, they're not all going to die, but there is a need for people who work in marketing and in coding jobs and in other jobs throughout typical tech corporations. Frankly, in fact, really in all departments, whether you're in DevOps or business intelligence, or even finance, right? If you're, it doesn't matter what department you're in, product. If you think your job in a tech company is not going to be affected by AI, I mean, you could be in sales even. You could be in enterprise B2B sales, doing shows, doing sales at conferences in person. If you think your job's not going to be affected by AI, you got another thing coming. Maybe you've escaped it until now. Maybe you're still young enough that the market views you as easy to invest in terms of giving you a job to do the job that you do, because they can still pay you relatively less than somebody with more experience who can probably do a lot better than you, but they'll pay you for it because they'll just expect less returns from you, but they prefer to pay less even though they could get higher returns from somebody with more experience in whatever job you do, whether it's sales or marketing or coding or product or BI or financial analysis, anything, right? The tech industry is very cool to people over the age of 40, frankly. 45, you're pushing it, 50. In many countries and in many places, they consider you over 50 to be a dinosaur, even if you're in your prime in terms of your skills and ability. And you can deliver amazing returns on investment to whoever hires you. Doesn't matter. There are a lot of people in their 50s and even in their 40s who are struggling to find meaningful work in the tech space because of that exact kind of discrimination already. And a lot of them are being replaced by AI. A lot of the coders are increasingly being replaced by smaller teams who are using AI more and more. And eventually that will go away. And there's a reason that coding is one of the first things that tech companies are developing AIs to be able to do as well or better than people. It's because they don't want to pay the coders to do the work that a machine can do. Even though those machines cannot yet be creative, they can appear to be creative, but they're not really creative. They're not actually originating creation of any type, creativity of any type, right? It's all machine learning on steroids is what it is, right? That's all that Gen AI stuff is, right? Hold on a second. Think here for a minute. Trigger that. So yeah, I triggered literally by inches. I knew that would happen. Maybe if I'd reached my arm back in the other direction, it would have stayed. Anyway, there are a massive number of jobs, that will be not just affected by, but entirely replaced, right, by AI jobs. I've been telling you guys this for years, and I've also been telling you, don't fear it, lean into it, because if you lean into it, you have a much higher probability of staying relevant, even as you age, and even as you age out of typical jobs and typical companies and industries. Right, so maybe you can't find a job in product or marketing or sales when you're 50 or older in the tech company, but maybe with your AI skills, you can find meaningful work working for a non-company that needs somebody who has those skills, right? How can you learn those skills once you're already 45 and older and you got all these responsibilities in life and everything else, typically? Well, you can start teaching yourself today. It's pretty easy. Right? If you've never used ChatGPT before, I mean, it's 2025. What are you doing? Start using it. Start using Gemini. Start using Perplexity. Start using, Copilot. Start using all the different easy tools to use. Start using Claude for developing code. Start using, there's tons of great AI tools that are developing more and more capabilities. And start using ChatGPT not just to write text for you, but also to create images. Why not? And if you have a paid subscription to Sora, try using Sora to make animated clips for you. You have a paid subscription to ChatGPT or whatever. If you have a paid subscription to any of these tools, use them to their fullest. And even if you don't, even if you just have the free versions, use them to their fullest. Okay, you can't use some tools for free, obviously. Some tools don't let you have anything for free, like Sora, the animated video tool by OpenAI. Right? They require a paid subscription to do anything with their tool because they have a lot of demand, so they can charge and not give away anything for free. We'll see how long that lasts, but yeah. There's dozens and dozens of great AI tools. Actually, if you want a comprehensive list, message in the comments below. You just write like the word list, right? And I will post a list where you can. I'll post a link to a list where you can grab a list, like a comprehensive list of all the different tools you might need, regardless of which sector you're in. Right? It doesn't matter if you're going to use these tools for technical stuff or softer skills like marketing or sales or business development or management or finance. Well, that's kind of a harder skill, etc. Like, doesn't matter which skill, right? Product design, product marketing, content marketing, whatever it might be. I'll post you a fairly comprehensive list. I'm also thinking of offering a free course. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, so that's leave just write the word list in the comments, and I'll post a link to the to a comprehensive list in the description of this video. if I see that comment from anyone. And like I said, I'm thinking of opening up a course, which I've already developed. I'm just thinking about whether I actually want to turn it on, so to speak, to teach people how to use these tools. And it's fairly easy. Doesn't take much time. It's like 15 minutes of your day, and you can do it in about 4 weeks. So like a month of your time, 5 days a week. And you can go from 0 to hero with any of these tools in that amount of time. It's really not so complicated to get your feet really wet and to dive deep into these tools. We can do it really quickly. It really is that simple. You get started 15 minutes a day. If anybody wants to participate in that, I will give a very special prize or bonus or reward of some kind that I have not announced yet. Something special. Anyway, I'm not going to say what it is. To people that comment in this video that they want to participate in such a course. Right? Even if you don't sign up for anything, leave a comment below if it sounds interesting to you. If it sounds interesting to you, just write, course sounds interesting or something like that. Or AI course. Or write that. You write that. And I'll see about turning that on, making it available, because I've already made the core contents of the course pretty much just ready to go. And it's just a matter of, do I want to initiate this? Because I want to make sure that there's, that there's a good fit for the people that actually might want to benefit from this, to make sure that the course is right for them. I don't want to just release something that isn't high quality and isn't relevant to the people that say they're interested. I want to make sure it's relevant to you, especially as I started out, because if like 50 people jump on and they want to take the course, but it's totally relevant to all of them, they want to know something about AI course, about AI tools that has nothing to do with what I'm going to teach them, well, then I don't really want to do that. I want to make sure that the people that are signed up, that it's relevant for you. Like, if AI might help you with your current job or potential future job, that is what I'm looking for. Okay. Like, if it can help you produce better work in your current job or your future job that you could envision one day maybe getting, then I want to hear from you, because that is who this course is designed to help. All right. So leave AI course in the comments, and I will see to it that I unleash the whale, so to speak, if I see enough interest. If not, then not. That's okay too. All right. Peace out.